Edit uniform sub. Ready. Team, edit uniform, entering, uniform name up, team, ready. Home team selection West Virginia Mountaineers.
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Cavaliers will put total leather to crank us up. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Cover 3 yard flat.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The conference familiarity with each other within, obviously, there's a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Recent, there are 6 categories.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Pass.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds space on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line.
Play
a big play for this offense.
Categories. You have 9
Well, you're
options.
seeing the balance this offense has and how they
Pass.
can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
There are 6 categories.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their
Pass.
assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. This is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
And the offense picks up the first down, and now guess what? First and goal, man. In another situation where can I be the more physical team?
Yes.
This is what decides football games most of the time. Like, I can't get threes. I can't get zero coming down here. I got to be physical, be able to run the football, punch it in. First and goal, these opportunities come around for these offenses. You have to take advantage of them.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down.
Beck's going for the goal line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
Great job by the back on the option.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Entering
He did
play
get that
call,
extra
you
point
have 7
through the
options.
slippery
Pass,
surface, no problem.
return left is
Kickoff
selected.
unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrison. Tackled at the 24 and almost
Entering
breaks
play
even with
call,
the yardage he
coach
would have gotten with a
suggestions,
touchback.
there are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Double post is selected. Backs protect.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4
Entering
after
play
the
call,
28.
coach suggestions.
And I kind of like how the running back
inside
didn't
zone.
mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. He's got a yard out to the
Entering
30-yard
play
line.
call, coach suggestions.
And man, the big
There are 8
fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Coach Reddock.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Morris. Get it out on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with third and 4.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Yes.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
There are two categories.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. He'll toss it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Touch pass on the line. Look out, he's got room. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Max protect.
Handoff from the gun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. All go is selected.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Ennis. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Zander.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
Coach suggestions. There are 8. HD power.
They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Morris. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, And this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks. It's easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
The play-action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with second and long. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Now they'll run the draw. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals are selected.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And the Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit them with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Off-play action on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There are 8
first down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying play action. fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make.
Recent area category inside zone.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on down.
That is a great job by this defense coming up big on fourth down. When it matters the most, you could tell they would dial in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the pace and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Outside zone. Pitch corners. RPO alert bubble. Clear, formation, I form, gun, option is set, new off trip, outside zone, empty and fade smash.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Outside,
so the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Morris. Makes the catch, it's Ennis. Got it inside the 15. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Scott Quads, RPO peak corner.
It's first down from the 11. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Entering
It's just a
play
field goal
under.
game. They're trailing by 3 to Appalachian State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got room to work. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Entering play
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
6 categories.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Entering play
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Morris. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job of getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Back to pass on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Throws into the middle of the field. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5
The Mountaineers
options.
will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Categories, you have 12 options.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
Yeah.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
That is just
Entering
textbook
play
execution
call.
by the receiver
Inside zone.
on the
Puzzle
corner
shot.
route for that first down. Also, great find by the quarterback.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 35.
Entering play
And a
call.
sweet
Coach
catch and a
suggestions.
nice
There are
gain
8
gets it down to the
categories. You have
30-yard
valve
line.
options. Red option
The
is selected.
Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Backs protect.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Morris. Finds the tight end. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if
Entering
it
play
stands.
call. Coach recent.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Perhaps
Entering
a
play
touchdown
call.
saving
Recent.
tackle
There
at
are
the
8 cat
17.
drive wheel.
Play action does so many things. When you run the
Just
football and run
wheel.
the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Got some room entered to the goal line. He'll be
Entering
down at
play
the
call.
4-yard
Recent.
line
There are
after
8
that
categories.
terrific
You have
run.
9 options. All
And
go
the
as
Cavaliers
selected.
have it with
Backs
a 1st and
protect.
goal.
Backs protect.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard
Entering
line
play
right on
call.
the doorstep of
There are 8
Pater.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts
Entering
into the
play
lead
call.
with that
Coach
score.
And
suggestions.
man, they needed it.
There
They
are
had to
8
have something to
categories.
go
You
right.
have
Listen,
15
still down,
options.
but this is a
Advantage
great start to
selected.
getting back in this ballgame.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2
Entering play
touchdowns,
call. You have 5
28-14.
options. Kickoff
They're
left
coming
is
out to
selected.
tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to
Entering
be
play
found
call.
as he stopped
Time.
at the 18.
You have 6 options. 3 sky zone.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that
Yes.
playbook. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Creates a little space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Categories.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
There are 6 categories. Low block left.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Categories.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
Concept, RPO red. There are 6 categories. You have 8 options. RPO red.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there. They'll have work to do to get the first down.
T-corner is selected.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Morris. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Hubbard. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
There are 6 categories. You have 9
Stopping
options.
the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got his man quickly. Runs through a tackle. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it up to 16.
Categories.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play, but I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof, if you get up now, you dang sure going to feel them later.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring.
Yes.
Here we go. This is a designed run. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Morris. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll go.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking up the football, going up and making the INT. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this.
Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Entering play call,
And then
coach
strolled into
suggestions,
the end
there are
zone
6
for the score.
categories.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense
Entering
starts
play
in such a
call,
good
we have
spot,
7
it puts the
options,
defense in a
5
bad
forward,
position, and the
return
offense
left
takes
to
advantage.
selection.
Virginia, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start
Entering
this drive
play
at their
call,
own
Grayson,
25.
there are 8 categories. You have 9
The
options.
drive starts from their own
Counter,
25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Morris. That, friends, is a busted play.
Entering play call, Grayson, there
This
are 8
has been a day to
categories. You
forget
have 9
if you're
options.
this
Coach
quarterback. And I got to be honest,
suggestions,
guys, I'm
inside
surprised
zones,
he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
Recent Hammer 0 overload blitz. Hammer 0 blast.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points.
Yes.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Hard running there. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
6 categories.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Entering play call.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Recent, there are 6
and that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Call, coach
really nice third down
sub
defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Spreads the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the noon time.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way. And we're looking pretty good.
Wheel spot is selected.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Morris. He'll pull it down. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Categories. You have 9 options.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
It's a seam. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineer. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
You have coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options with 4 data selected.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Morris. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. nearly brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The give as they work on that clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Pass.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Play call. Coach
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Akron came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside Infosusion Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Empty and stick and not is selected.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's picked off and another empty drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
Defense
6
uses a
categories.
timeout quickly, trying to
Entering
get that
base
ball
model
back and
screen, you have
preserve
5
time for their
options.
offense. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Entering
Timeout
play
called
call,
there by the
coach
defense,
suggestions.
desperate to
There
get
are
the
6
ball back and
categories.
save as much time as possible. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Timeout
Entering
called
base
there by
model
the
screen, you
defense,
have 5
desperate to
options.
get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Entering play call, player, coach suggest, counter Y, RPO plans but zone fig jet, counter Y.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to run it. It's a fumble on the play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds a little space. They bring him down, but not
Entering
before he's
play
able
call,
to pick up the 1st
there are
down.
8 categories. You have 9
That's the
options.
mindset of this
Each
entire
snap is
offense. They're not going to
selected.
let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Entering
Nearly
play call,
another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Morris. On the run, fires downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the
entering
football.
play call,
And this group of receivers,
there are 8
they are helping out
categories.
their
You have 9 options. All
So
those
now it's
selected.
2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. He's looking to pass. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Entering play
And a nice
call,
touchdown.
coach
Continuing to fight,
suggestions.
continuing
There
to
are
play.
8
This one,
categories. You have
it's
15
pretty much over.
options.
Down
Advantage
multiple
selected.
possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to
Entering
fight,
play
push the ball
outside
down the
kick.
field, make plays.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job
Entering
done.
play call.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team
There
on
are
the
6
field most of the time.
categories.
When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence.